I'm psychologist Dominic Herbst, and I want to talk to you about when might be a good time to seek counseling. This world is very painful sometimes, and the people we care about most sometimes are the ones who have the capability of hurting us the worst. We expect so much from them, and when that happens, it's not uncommon for us to feel depressed because if I want to have a close relationship with someone, maybe my mom, my dad, or a brother, sister, a good friend, or the person I'm dating, and that person doesn't seem to be taking an interest in me as much as I have in them, that feels like rejection, and rejection makes me feel depressed. Sometimes it will even make me angry. And I know in my life, as I was growing up, there was so much conflict in my home. My parents didn't have time to give me what I really needed. I didn't know that as a child. I just know that I wasn't feeling right about all of the conflict that my mom and dad were having. And then there was conflict between my brothers and sisters and me. And that created insecurity, distress, and I felt hurt and even angry that the people that I wanted to protect me were the ones that were hurting me. And I did the same thing. I was reacting toward that. So I would lose my temper so often. And then I took that into the relationship with my friends, where I couldn't control myself at times. And when I was feeling angry or hurt, I made sure everyone else there felt that same way. And I needed counseling at that time, and I could have benefited wonderfully from it. And that same thing when I was feeling depression. I didn't even know what it was. And I never realized how common it was. So many of us have times of feeling great depression. That's not your fault, and it wasn't my fault that I was feeling that way. Going to someone for counseling helps me understand why I'm feeling depressed, why I do lose my temper, why I have times where I feel fear and anxiety, where I'm not sure about myself, where I lose my confidence in things, where every little thing like a test coming up or a situation with a relationship with someone I'm dating or my friendships all are causing these times of anxiety and distress and anger. And I'm wondering why. And then I was struggling so much with trusting people. I mean, think about it. The people we care about most have hurt us, even if they don't mean to do it, but they're hurting us because they're not paying attention to what our needs are. We start to lose trust for them. And counseling can help us understand that we're not alone. It can help us to see that we can get healing from that. And the healing comes from facing it. It would seem like when we're experiencing pain in relationships that we'd want to run from it, the pain, of course, and the relationships. And you know, many people do that. I used to run from relationships that were starting to get close because I was afraid that if I got too close, I would be so invested and then they might reject me too, like I'd already felt in my life from my family. So counseling will give us an opportunity to have the wisdom to know why I'm feeling this way, what to do about it, how I can get treated for it, and most importantly, how I can get healed from it by walking through it. So you may be struggling with depression, with losing your temper at times with the people that you care most about, or maybe you're struggling with fear and anxiety, or you're having trouble trusting people. I want to ask you to consider, and it takes great courage, to looking into counseling. Try that first session. Why? That first session will give you a sense that this is what it's about. And after that, you may decide to continue. But you have the option not to continue. But I really urge you, if you're struggling with any one of those things, or even relationship problems, or anything that I didn't mention, please consider counseling. It will not only help you, but the people you care about most.